What is good, guys? It's your boy Stock J back with another video, and in this video, I'm going to be doing a quick technical analysis of Tesla. I'm going to talk about what happened to Tesla and why it's red. I'm going to talk about what some mainstream media articles are saying about Tesla, and finally, I'm going to give you my price prediction for not only Tesla but NEO as well. However, guys, before I get started, I have to mention two quick things. First off, I'm not a financial, legal, or taxation expert, so do not take this as financial, legal, or taxation advice. Also, if you can, please smash that like button if you want to see more videos like this. Not only benefits me, but benefits the entire community as a whole. It helps more people learn about Tesla, their favorite stocks, investing, and how to create many sources of income while getting updates about your favorite stocks. With that said and done, I'm going to get on with the technical analysis. So overall, I predicted in my previous video that Tesla would have lots and lots of volatility in the beginning before consolidating. And that's exactly what happened initially. But then Tesla ended up dipping and dipping and dipping. So if I bring up a Bollinger Band chart right over here, we can see that if you look at a one standard deviation away from where Tesla was, it's not really much of a difference because volatility ended up going really, really down. So as volatility dropped, we could see that Tesla overall was down. And this is a very, very significant change compared to where it was before because Tesla dropped significantly in a matter of hours. And because it ended up dropping in a matter of hours, it ended up closing at $701, down over 1.41% for the day. But overall, this should have been a green day considering that it jumped as high as 716. But I'm not necessarily concerned for Tesla, and this is not necessarily a bad thing that happened. And the reason it's red, well, the entire market is red, guys. If you look at AMC is down 8%. Look at Dogecoin, down 3%. Look at the Dow Jones, down 0.3%. I mean, the entire market took a beating overall. The entire market, Bitcoin's down 1.56%. Overall, the entire market was beaten. And one of the main reasons as to why that happened is because of the bad news that came out because of what happened in Afghanistan. That's very, very sad news, guys. And I just wanted to use this time to let you guys know that I really appreciate the life I have, the privileges I have being born where I am. And I just really, really, really am grateful for the things I have in my life and for the people I have in my life because we don't know how long, the life we have is going to last. We don't know when things will disappear, which is why you just have to be grateful and be very, very well aware of your privileges and what you have. So, as you guys know, there was an attack that happened in Afghanistan, and it's very, very, very sad. Over 60 people passed away who are of Afghan descent, and 12 U.S. service members. And I mean, when you hear news like this, it's just absolutely heartbreaking. And I think in this video, I'm not just going to talk about the market, but I'm going to talk about life in general. I mean, it's very, very sad to see that happening. Well, I mean, we give out our thoughts, our prayers, and our words for those people. We wish them the best. However, there are external circumstances that happen that are not predictable. In my previous video, guys, and how this relates to the stock price, in my previous video, I predict that Tesla would have high volatility and close around the $705 range. It ended up closing at 701, which is not that far off. It still was pretty close, and Tesla does have lots and lots of strong support at the $700 level. You could totally see that actually happening, but overall, guys, it is down with the entire market, and it's not something that I'm concerned about for Tesla in terms of its share price. I mean, just look at this Fibonacci retracement sequence right over here. You could see how much resistance it has at 700 and how it actually ended up going a little bit up and closing in the red. So it is sad that this happened, but to me, it's just a horrible, horrible thing. Okay, I mean, I'm just speechless about what just happened. It's just so horrible that this just happened so recently that this is still going on, guys. And it is affecting stock prices. This does affect the market, which is why I do anticipate a red day tomorrow for Tesla and the overall market. But I'm not necessarily losing hope. And I'm going to go over why. So, from the mainstream media, there were some articles which are all right about Tesla, but a lot of good articles did come out. And one of them is from the Motley Fool, which stated that if you invested $1,000 in Tesla in 2010, this is how much you would have today. And it mentions something that's absolutely amazing, absolutely wild. It says that basically since 2010, the S&P 500, it 4x, it quadrupled in that time. So that's big. The S&P 500 would have turned this into $4,000. But if you invested this into Tesla, you would have a much, much different number. And it's right over here. It says 147,400 if you caught Tesla from the very, very beginning. And especially in 2020, Tesla had a really, really big run up. you can't forget that Tesla would have ran up a lot more, but there was a stock split that happened. So Tesla, the price is a little bit different, but at $700 per share, you would have made over $147,400. And that's really, really, really good with an average growth of a 45% annually. That's absolutely incredible. And compare that to about 10% from the S&P 500. But overall, this is what I want to talk about, okay? We have the Tesla Model S Plaid coming out with over 1020 horsepower as for one of its models. We have new and new AI technologies coming out for Tesla. We have massive innovations coming, guys. Tesla's entering the energy sector of the market and the AI sector, as each Tesla car is essentially an AI. So Tesla has huge, huge, huge potential for the future. Massive potential. Look at it in the 1 month chart. It's on an upward trend. Look at it from 6 months ago, still on an upward trend. It was as low as $500 and now it's up to about 700. Look at it from the 1 year chart, it's still up. Now, there are going to be horrible things that happen that are out of Tesla's control, such as what happened today, which brought the entire market down as a whole. And it's really, really, really sad. It's horrible. I mean, my heart goes out to all those people who are affected, but this is not something that should cause you to not believe in Tesla. So, with that said and done, guys, I can't give financial advice. This is all for engineering purposes, but I have to mention my prediction as you guys have requested me to do. So, for my prediction, guys, I think Tesla's going to continue on the downward trend just a little bit. I think tomorrow it's going to open up a little bit high and then it's going to close and consolidate. It might test the $700 level of support again. It's going to fluctuate around there, but I do think it's going to end up closing a little bit in the green around the 705, just like I said yesterday. I do think this is where we're going to see Tesla closing on Friday, especially because Friday is the end of the week and power hour is going to be pretty big for Tesla. But overall, there have not been massive, massive pieces of news that came out. There was the news about the 1020 horsepower Tesla Model S Plaid and how Tesla's Gigafactory in Berlin is scheduled to be reopening in the year 2022. And overall, I mean, this has been a pretty decent week for Tesla, but Tesla is still doing well, guys. Tesla is the future, like I said before, from AI technology to the car industry to the energy sector. So Tesla has massive, massive potential. But as for NIO did take a bit of a red day as well. It was similar to Tesla. As Tesla was down, so was NIO. But I'm not really concerned about NIO because I do see massive potential for NIO in the future. For the price prediction for NIO, we could see that NIO, it went as high as $39.74. That's a high for the past 5 days. Then it dropped again, and we could see this high volatility over here, which is a big, big, big indicator that NIO has upward momentum coming. However, it did take a big, big, big beating from because of the news that happened, and I mean that's just absolutely horrible that that did end up happening. So I do predict that if Tesla has a green day, NIO should have a green day too tomorrow. It should end up having a run up to the $39 level of resistance. It might go as high as a little above 39, come close to the 40, but consolidate and close possibly in the green around, I would say the 38.50 because it spent a lot of time there during the consolidation phase. So we can see NIO has lots of resistance and support over there, but it doesn't necessarily matter because NIO has massive, massive, massive potential for the future, especially with their new models coming out, especially as their business is expanding to Europe. NIO has massive potential, just like Tesla, and I think that NIO should close tomorrow around the 38.50, maybe close to the 39. But overall, I do think tomorrow can be a green day, potentially a recovery day compared to how down it is today. But overall, it may be down 1.77%, but NIO still has massive, massive potential, just like Tesla. With that said and done, guys, I want to thank you so much for listening, and I will definitely see you on the next one. Stay strong, my friends.